Hello, welcome to the Mini Story, Compulsive Behaviour. Hello, welcome to the Mini Story for the Compulsive Behaviour. Let's get started. Let's commence. Let's begin. Let's get the ball rolling. Susie always obsesses about English. She constantly worries about taking the TOEFL test. When she worries, she always rubs her hands together. They are always chafed. Her friend Louis is the opposite. He always opts to remain relaxed. He always reprimands Susie. Susie, stop obsessing about English, damn it. Susie never stands up to Louis directly. Susie never stands up to Louis directly. She just says, I'm sorry, please, don't be mad. Then she says, but let's go to the library now and study English, please. Louis always nixes this idea. Hell no, we're not studying English. Hell no, we're not studying English. Susie feels unsettled. But she says hesitantly, okay. However, in her head, she silently starts to review English grammar. In her head, she silently starts to review English grammar. Then she feels much better. A great deal better. Far better. One more time. Susie always obsesses about English. She constantly worries about taking the TOEFL test. When she worries, she always rubs her hands together. They are always chafed. Her friend Louis is the opposite. He always opts to remain relaxed. He always reprimands Susie. Susie, stop obsessing about English, damn it. Susie never stands up to Louis directly. She just says, I'm sorry, please don't be mad. Then she says, but let's go to the library now and study English, please. Louis always nixes this idea. Hell no, we're not studying English. Susie feels unsettled, but she says hesitantly, okay. However, in her head, she silently starts to review English grammar. Then she feels much better, a great deal better, far better. Question time. Susie always obsesses about English. Does. Aquí el auxiliar does también puede ser pronunciado como does, dependiendo de la región, ¿no? En Inglaterra y en Estados Unidos. Does o does. Una Z, does. Does she think about English all the time? Does she think about English all the time? Yes, that's right. She always, la Z en la S en always, una Z. Yes, that's right. She always thinks, la S por ser tercera persona, she thinks about English. Does she think about English in the morning? Yeah, that's right. She always obsesses about English in the morning. Does she think about English during the day? Yes, that's right. She always obsesses obsesses about English in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, and before she goes to sleep. Goes to sleep. Does she obsess about French? Does she obsess about French? No. She doesn't care about French. She doesn't always think about French. She obsesses about English. Who always obsesses about English? Well, Susie always obsesses about English. Does Luis always, no olviden la Z en la S, does, una Z, in always, otra Z. Does Luis always obsess about English? No, Luis doesn't always obsess about English. Susie always obsesses about English. She constantly. No hay necesidad de pronunciar la T ahí y decir constantly. Worries, otra Z ahí, worries. She constantly worries about taking the TOEFL test. Does she obsess about the TOEFL test? Yes. She always obsesses with the TOEFL test. She always obsesses about the TOEFL test. Aquí se puede decir obsesionarse con algo. Puede decirse she always obsesses with. Pues obsesionarse con. Aquí tenemos el ejemplo. Yes, she always obsesses with the TOEFL. Not TOEFL, pero hay un schwa. TOEFL test. O she always obsesses about. Aquí tenemos dos preposiciones. Puede ser obsesses about y el objeto con lo que se obsesione. She always obsesses about or she always obsesses with. Una vez más. Yes. She always obsesses with the TOEFL test. She always obsesses about the TOEFL test. When she worries, she always rubs her hands together. There. Hay un schwa en together at the end, al final. No es ER, together, es together. Together. She's always rubbing her hands together when she worries about English, when she obsesses about English, because she always rubs her hands together. They always get chafed. Maltratadas. Las manos se le maltratan. Ahí dice, porque siempre se está frotando las manos, ¿no? Because she always rubs her hands together. They always get chafed. Do her hands always get red? Sus manos siempre se le ponen rojas. Do her hands always get red? Yes, that's right. Her hands always get chafed. Sus manos siempre se le agrietan, se le maltratan. Her hands always get chafed. The skin gets always red. La piel siempre se le pone roja. The skin gets always red. Always red. Does, la Z no se les olvide aquí. Does the skin always, otra Z, does the skin always get a little painful? Does the skin always get a little painful? La piel siempre se le pone un poco así dolorosa, le duele. Por tanto, frotarlas. Yeah, that's right. Her hands always get chafed. Sus manos siempre se le ponen agrietadas. So her hands always get a little painful. Así que siempre sus manos le duelen un poco. The skin gets painful. La piel se le pone así dolorosa. The skin gets a little bit red. The skin gets a little bit red. Se le pone un poco roja. Why do her hands always get chafed? ¿Por qué se le ponen siempre agrietadas? Well, they always get chafed because she rubs them together. Well, they always get chafed because she rubs them together. When she worries about English. Do they get chafed because she washes her hands too much? No, that's not why. They get chafed. No, that's not why they get chafed. Her hands don't get chafed because she washes her hands too much. Her hands don't get chafed because she washes her hands too much. They get chafed because she rubs her hands together too much when she obsesses about English. Now her friend Louise, her friend Louise is the opposite. No es opposite, no, es una pequeña schwa, opa. Now her friend Louise is the opposite. He always opts to remain relaxed. Does he choose to remain relaxed? Does he choose? ¿Qué otra Z? Está suena como una Z, elegir. Choose. Does he choose to remain relaxed? Él elige permanecer relajado. Yeah, that's right. He opts, él opta. He opts to be relaxed. He chooses to be relaxed. Él opta o elige estar relajado. He opts to be relaxed. Que no se les olvide este infinitivo es to. He chooses to be relaxed. So he opts to stay relaxed. He opts, la S porque estamos hablando de un he. He opts to stay relaxed. La Z, does Susie opt to stay relaxed? La S ya no va aquí porque estamos en pregunta, ¿no? El auxiliar quita la S en pregunta. Does Susie opt to stay relaxed? Does Susie opt to stay relaxed? Aquí no tenemos respuesta, es pregunta abierta, ¿no? Podemos decir, does Susie opt to stay relaxed? No, Susie doesn't opt to stay relaxed. She obsesses about English. She worries a lot about English. Does she choose to be relaxed? Ella elige estar relajada. No, Susie doesn't. Aquí hay un pequeño schwa. Para no decir doesn't con la E, suena como si fuera una pequeña A. No, Susie doesn't. La T no suena, ¿no? Es rápido y el sonido. Doesn't. Repítelo. Doesn't. No es doesn't con E. Doesn't. No, Susie doesn't opt to stay relaxed. Este se hace como un pequeño schwa, la O, se hace una pequeña A. No, Susie doesn't opt to stay relaxed. She always opts. Aquí aparece la S porque estamos afirmando. Estamos afirmando, no estamos negando, simplemente una afirmación aquí, miren. She always opts to be worried. She always opts to be worried. Does he Louis, does he criticize Susie's obsession, Susie's worrying? Yeah, that's right. He reprimands Susie. He reprimands Susie. Esta suena como una Z y se lleva todo se lleva a esta S. No es necesario reprimands Susie. Esta sola Z ya se lleva todo lo de acá, de Susie. He reprimands Susie. Una sola Z, una sola S. Does he or does Louis tell her she's wrong? That she is doing something bad? Él le dice que está equivocada, que ella está haciendo algo malo. Yeah, that's right. He reprimands Susie. He tells her, stop obsessing about English, damn it. Esta es una pequeña A. Aquí el her suena como un schwa, una pequeña A. Entonces, si lo quisiera decir más rápido, sonaría como quitar esta H, esa H, y si le pusiéramos una pequeña A y lo pegáramos así, miren. He tells her, sir. He tells her, sir. He tells her, tells her, tells her, tells her. He tells her. Que sería un poco más como nativo, ¿no? He tells her. He tells her. En vez de decir he tells her. Depende, ¿no? Si quieren irse relaxed, he tells her. Un poco más nativo, pues quitamos la H y esta S hace un schwa, una pequeña A. He tells her, sir. No es es R. He tells her. Stop obsessing about English, damn it. He tells her she's doing something wrong. Esta O puede ser una O o puede ser una A. ¿Sale? O también puede ser una U. Siempre nos las enseñan como something. Something. El inglés estándar. Something. Pero también tenemos otros países. Inglaterra. Donde también la van a dejar como una O. Le van a decir something. O Manchester. Que la O la van a hacer como una U. Something. Something. Entonces, something. Something o something con una U. Repito. He tells her she's doing something wrong. Does Louis reprimand his mother? No, Louis doesn't reprimand his mother. O podemos quitar la H y lo dejamos así. No, Louis doesn't reprimand this. Lo pegamos, ¿no? Reprimand his mother. Who? ¿Quién? Who does Louis reprimand? ¿A quién reprime? Louis reprimands Susie. Why? ¿Por qué? Why does he reprimand Susie? Well, he reprimands Susie because she worries about English too much. She obsesses about English. Se obsesiona mucho. Does he reprimand Susie all the time? Well, not all the time. Only when she worries about English. Only when she obsesses about English. Well, no, he doesn't reprimand Susie all the time. ¿Cuándo? When does he reprimand Susie? Well, he reprimands Susie when she talks about English. When she wants to study English. When she wants to study English. And when she rubs her hands together, then he reprimands her. How? ¿De qué manera? ¿Cómo? How does he reprimand her? By saying, esta preposición by nos dice de qué forma. ¿De qué forma? ¿Cómo lo hizo? ¿Cómo lo hace? By saying, diciéndole, stop obsessing about English. ¿Qué dice Luis? What does he say? Well, he reprimands her by saying, diciéndole, Susie, stop obsessing about English, damn it. But Susie never, aquí una pequeña schwa, una pequeña A. AR, suena como una AR al final. Never, never, no es never. Susie never stands up to Louis directly. Susie never stands up to Louis. Repítanlo aquí. Never, never, never. Susie never stands up to Louis. Does Susie argue with Louis? Argue quiere decir discutir. No, she doesn't stand up to Louis. Stand up to, o stand up to, esta phrasal verb o expresión que ya está aquí, stand up to, quiere decir ponérselo al tú por tú a alguien, ¿no? Entonces aquí es ponérselo al tú por tú a Luis. Dice, no, she doesn't stand up to Luis. No se le pone el tú por tú a Luis. Does she disagree? ¿Ella está en desacuerdo with Luis directly? Directamente se lo dice que está en desacuerdo. Does she or does she disagree with Luis directly? Does she disagree with Luis directly? No, she never says something. No, she never says something to him. She never disagrees. She never argues. She doesn't stand up to Louis. Does Susie stand up to other people? ¿Se le pone el tú por tu otra gente? Well, we don't know. No lo sabemos. Maybe she stands up to other people. Maybe she will. Aquí el will no es futuro. Significa acostumbrar. Algo que se hace con frecuencia. Maybe she acostumbra, no es futuro will. Maybe she will, quizá ella acostumbra a discutir. Maybe she will argue with her mom or her other mates. Mates es amigos en Inglaterra, friends en los Estados Unidos. I repeat. Maybe she will, quizá ella acostumbra, maybe she will argue with her mom or her other mates, opción friends, but she won't. Aquí won't no es futuro, es no estar dispuesto a algo, rehusarse. But she won't stand up to Louis. Ella se rehúsa, no se le pone el tú por tú a Luis. When Louis reprimands her, does she stand up to him? No, she doesn't. She does not stand up to Louis. She does not. Aquí es la forma completa, ¿no? She does not stand up to Louis. He says, stop obsessing about English. Louis le dice, stop obsessing about English. What does she say? ¿Qué dice ella? Since quiere decir desde, hablando de tiempo, o también quiere decir debido a qué. Since, debido a qué. Since she doesn't stand up to him, debido a que ella no se le pone el tú por tú a él. Repeat. Since she doesn't stand up to him, she just says. Aquí el just quiere decir simplemente. Repito. Since, debido a que. Just, simplemente. Since she doesn't stand up to him, she just says, I'm sorry, please, don't be mad. Mad, eso puede también ser angry o puede ser upset. Does Louis agree with the idea? ¿Luis está de acuerdo con la idea? No, he nixes the idea. Nix es el verbo en su forma original, pero lleva es, porque estamos hablando de he. Si el verbo termina en x y estamos usando un he, se le va a poner es. Nixes. Otro ejemplo. Fixes. ¿Vale? Todos los que terminan en X se le pone un ES. No, he nixes. Él destruye la idea. La pregunta dice, does Louis agree with the idea? ¿Está de acuerdo con la idea? No. He nixes the idea. Él destruye la idea. He shoots the idea down. Shoot down, derribar, ¿no? Shoot down. He shoots the idea down. He destroys the idea. Destruye la idea. He immediately says no. He says, no, we're not studying English. Acá tenemos otra vez la pregunta con el does y el verbo ya en su forma original, nix. Sin el es porque está en pregunta, ¿no? Does he nix all of Susie's ideas? Destruye todas las ideas de Susie. Susie's, apóstrofe, posesivo. Does he nix all of Susie's ideas? No, no, no. He doesn't nix. He doesn't destroy all of Susie's ideas. Únicamente. He only nixes her idea to study English. He only nixes her idea to study English. Does Luis nix Alejandro's idea? No, no, he doesn't nix Alejandro's idea. He nixes Susie's idea. Luis nixes Susie's idea, not Alejandro's idea. Alejandro no existe en la historia. Solo para confundir. And when he nixes her idea, what does he say? ¿Qué dice Luis? Well, Luis always nixes the idea and says, hell no, we're not studying English. How does Susie feel when this happens? ¿Cómo se siente Susie? Well, Susie feels unsettled. Unsettled. Unsettled quiere decir triste, ¿no? No exactamente triste, pero es la idea. Se pone triste. Susie feels unsettled. She feels a little strange, a little uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Does she feel very, very, very upset? No, she doesn't. She doesn't feel very upset. She feels just unsettled, a little upset. And then when she feels unsettled, cuando se siente triste, she says, okay. When she says okay, she feels sad, and she says, okay. She feels unsettled, and she says, okay. Solamente okay. Repetition time. Susie always obsesses about English. Susie always obsesses about English. She constantly worries about taking the TOEFL test. When she worries, she always rubs her hands together. They are always chafed. They always get chafed. Her friend Louis is the opposite. No es opposite, es opposite. He always opts to remain relaxed. He always opts to remain relaxed. He always reprimands Susie. He says, stop obsessing about English, damn it. He says, stop obsessing about English, damn it. Susie never stands up to Louis. Susie never stands up to Louis. Esta U puede sonar como una O o como una A. Susie never. Susie never stands up or stands up. Repito, USA and England. Susie never stands up to Louis. She just says, ella simplemente dice, I'm sorry, don't be mad, angry, or upset. Then she says, but let's go to the library now and study English, please. Louis always nixes this idea. Louis always nixes this idea. Louis always nixes this. No es this, no suena como y, this, si lo dicen como this, va a sonar como plural, this. Tiene que sonar como si fuera una pequeña e, this idea. Louis always nixes this idea. He says, hell no, we're not studying English. Susie feels unsettled. Triste, unsettled. Susie feels unsettled. But she says, hesitantly, okay. Dudosamente, hesitantly. However, más sin embargo, in her head, quietly, tranquilamente, she starts to review English grammar. then she feels much better. A big deal better. Far better. Aquí tenemos el vocabulario. Se los pongo así para que ustedes lo lean. Esto viene en la parte de la mini historia al final. Bueno, concluimos aquí. Susie, la mini historia de Susie y Luis, con el nombre de Compulsive Behavior. Thank you very much. Thank you.